Have you decided to tread the path of strife?
Yes. Come to me!
Very well. Let us proceed with our contract at once.
You may consider Makoto best girl. By the way, you're wrong, it's Haru. But can you really call her best girl if you don't know her persona? Do you understand the deep, rich history behind this motorcycle? Well, in this video, I'm going to go over whatever history we have in the lore and creation behind Johanna Anat. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you like the video. Born of the Priestess Arcana, Makoto acquires Johanna after confronting the palace boss, Kaneshiro. But do you know the history behind Johanna? Well, this isn't Jonah the Ark like I originally thought, but Jonah the Pope from the 800s? Is that how you say that? Pope Joanna, as the legend says, was a woman who became Pope during the Middle Ages from the years 855 to 857. Now, there are many stories depicting Pope Joanna, the originator being from the Dominican Jean de Mailly Chronicles of Metz, a city in northeast France. A Dominican being a Catholic religious order established to do Catholic things, and Chronicles meaning a historical account. But in this video, we'll be going over the most popular version. Martin of Rapaz's Chronicon Pontificum et Imperatorum in the 13th century. There we go. Nailed it. After arriving to Mainz, Joan Anglicus, or John of Mainz, I'm guessing that's her male name. Joanna was a small girl from Athens who was brought over to Mainz, a city in Germany, dressed up as a boy by her male lover, already getting a bit creepy. After arriving to Mainz, Joanna took to her studies, learning everything she could from Mainz and being professed in several fields of knowledge like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure witch spotting was a pretty big thing during that time. Joanna grew to become a teacher who nurtured many great masters, even becoming recognized as the smartest person in the country. All of these claims and achievements helped her rise in the ranks of the church until she was eventually chosen as pope. She was apparently the most awesomest of popes, so awesome in fact that she was only pope for 2 years and 7 months. What abruptly ended her reign, you might ask? Well, get this. When it was discovered that she was in fact not a guy, but a female during a profession, which is when a group of people move together as part of a ceremony like a funeral procession. She was outed when she randomly gave birth on one of the horses and was promptly stoned to death for lying about being a guy. So not only did she manage to hide the fact that she was a woman for God knows how long, but she also hid a pregnancy for 9 months. Jesus Christ, this is some sorcery. How do you even accidentally give birth from the horse? A way to screw that up, am I right, guys? Now, there's another possible ending to the story which states that Joanna wasn't murdered, but after she was kicked from her position as Pope, she just, died of natural causes. I was assume I didn't poison her cops, maybe her broccoli just had a lot of cyanide in it, natural causes. The he shot himself 6 times kind of natural causes. Supposedly after this, the church destroyed all records of her ever existing and implemented a new ritual to determine if one is in fact a guy. I assume this ritual is just code for show me your dick, but who knows. The story was widely accepted to be true into the 16th century where a Protestant scholar named David Blondo did the 16th century version of a YouTube video on everything wrong with the story of Pope Joanna in 10 minutes or less. And the story has been seen as fiction since then. But if you thought that story was interesting, wait until you hear about Anat, who was the ultimate version of Joanna which you received after maxing out Makoto's confidence. Also, I forgot to mention that you can see Pope Joanna's face on the motorcycle. I didn't know where to cram that in the script. So Anat is a canaatite deity. I have no idea what sound those 2 A's are supposed to make, nor do I know what a Canaat is. The Canaat were a group of Semitic people who lived in the land of Canaan, according to ancient texts. I'm sorry you have to go through these pronunciations, viewers. I'm doing my best. Canaan is believed to have been comprised of areas from Israel, Palestine, Syria, Lebanon, and Jordan. You can find mentions of these people in ancient literature and even in the Hebrew Bible, like in Exodus. So what did these people believe in? So the Canaanite religion is polytheistic, a belief in several deities, comes packed with souls, life after death, an underworld, and even a forte hierarchy. There we go, I love your tier list. In the Shin Megami Tensei in Persona lore, Anat is a Syrian demon goddess associated with love and sex. But in the Canaat, I've been pronouncing that wrong, I'm not gonna go back. But in the Canaatite mythology, she is the virgin goddess of war and strife, and sister to Belial, master of thunder and king of gods, and also his wife. So in the Canaatite religion, Belial and Yam, the god of the sea, want to both be ruler of the gods, which always works out well. Belial murders a god and has a palace created for him to rule over everything. Everything wasn't enough, and he also wanted to rule over Mot, the god of the underworld, who promptly murdered Belial. Anat, enraged at the loss of her husband and brother, goes down to the underworld and brutally eviscerates this guy, then scatters his ashes to the wind, bringing her brother husband back to life. What a beautiful love story. See, Anat is a fucking savage. This woman appears in battle, knee deep in blood, decapitated heads pinned on her torso, and for some reason just has a sash of hands around her chest or something. Point is, Anat means business. You do not mess with Anat. And if that short description didn't convince you, let me describe you what she actually did to Mott. After learning of Balael's death, she finds Mott, his supposed, not even confirmed, supposed killer, cuts him in half, winnows him with a scythe, which after consulting the world's top minds, I can only describe as putting him through a food strainer. So she food strainer the man, sets him on fire, grinds up whatever's left, and then flicks it to the wind. My god, her and Kratos would have been perfect for each other. While I can't find any inspiration for Anat's design in the Shin Megami Tensei series, her design did originate from the Devil Summoner Soul Hackers game. So these are Makoto's personas. Yeah, not what I was expecting. A bit brutal. So if you enjoyed the video, I already made one of Arsene, Joker's persona, and I will be finishing the cast of Persona 5 shortly. Don't forget to rate, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and peace. Thanks for watching.